It's been a long month.
It has, yeah. It's been a fun challenge.
Yes.
You know, I think this is something that we've needed to do.
Yeah.
To really test us and our YouTube. So,
definitely.
Yeah, one more day tomorrow and then that's Vlogmas done.
Yeah. So, on this video, we're just going to be reflecting the year.
We've done lots, but we haven't done lots, obviously.
There's only been like a few, one big thing of the year. Big thing is
we got married.
Yeah. So that was the main focus point of the year, really.
Yeah.
Like, the whole year was just planning it.
Consumed by it. We didn't do any comps this year, sadly, because, as we said, the wedding sort of consumed everything.
Yeah.
But next year is going to bring more comps, so we're excited for that.
Excited for that.
Although we haven't done them, we still have been training throughout. So.
Yes. Just training slightly differently. Haven't done as much event training just because there hasn't been any comps to do.
Yeah.
So you don't haven't needed.
No. So we sort of kept it as part of our routine, but supplemental to our main just programming training that we've been doing. So yeah.
So going back to the wedding, let's talk about the hen do was first out of
Yes,
the hen
yeah, so I had my
talk
hen.
about that.
It was really fun. We went to the Cotswolds. Yeah, so I had a group of my friends and family. It was so much fun. We played games, we had cocktail making, we had a butler in the buff, which was interesting. And it was just really lovely to spend time with people and have a relaxing weekend before the big day. So I really enjoyed it. So it's a bit different to your stag.
Yeah, my stag was fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, yeah. A lot of drinking, a lot of activities, like doing crystal maze, ninja warrior, axe throwing. There was all sorts going on. It was, a lot of fun. I couldn't have done it any better if I planned it myself, you know what I mean? It was really good. And that was up in Manchester. So a long way to go, but worth it. And then obviously leading up to the wedding, how was your head leading up to it? Was it a bit stressed or?
It was.
Because we did pretty much most of it ourselves.
We did. We DIY'd a lot. I mean, we'll throw up some pictures now of sort of, the tents, the tables, loads of that we did ourselves.
But we didn't put the tents up.
No, but in the tents there.
Yeah. All decorations and that.
There was a lot of Pinteresting and then a lot of coming up with ideas. So like the barbell, which we'll put up, was insane. Lewis did it pretty much, and that was our table plan. And I thought that was so us, and it was a really nice way to bring our interests into our wedding.
Yeah.
I mean, it was stressful leading up to the day, don't get me wrong, but having the support that we had, and the bridesmaids and the family and the friends that actually spent time helping us with it, was just amazing. And obviously the groomsmen were a big help as well, so yeah, we had a lot of help, which definitely put the stress levels down.
Yeah. So what was the most stressful part, would you say?
I don't think I could pinpoint one thing.
Nothing pops to mind saying that was actually stressful.
Not now, because you sort of forget about the stresses.
I remember, wasn't there times where things sort of fell through?
Oh, okay, yeah. The most stressful thing was the pizza van.
Oh,
so we had a pizza van hired for the evening, and I got a call on...
A couple of days before?
It must have been the Wednesday, and the wedding was on the Saturday, and they called me and they said, "Hi, our pizza van just got in a car accident, so it's not available for your wedding, but we have another one, it just isn't decorated." So they sent pictures.
Yeah.
This is what it was supposed to look like. So nice. And then this is what they sent me, and I was literally sat there like, absolutely not. Like, what the heck am I going to do? And then my mum came up with a really good idea of putting this, I'll put a picture out now, this, sort of, structure, like Grecian structure, in front of the horrific trailer that came. And actually, it didn't look bad. It looked nice. It looked like this.
Yeah.
So it worked itself out, but that was probably the most
It
stressful.
was stressful, but then again, it's not like they said we got nothing else to replace. Do you know what I mean? But when 8K was dark, so no one really probably would have appreciated it anyway.
Yeah.
And I was too drunk to even remember it turning up.
Yeah, same.
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 My most stressful part was on the day of the wedding when we basically had Cassie Jackson singing. She was connected up to the speakers, but the music just wasn't working. We tested it the day before.
I wasn't here for this. I was still getting ready.
We tested it the day before and it was working fine, but because we had to use a generator because the power went out to play the music, but then by the time of the wedding it ran out of diesel, the generator. People was arriving, or the guest was arriving, and we still had no music. That was really stressful because I had to be there sort of telling people where to go and that. But that's luckily with the groomsmen, they were sort of helping, guiding people where to park and that, because people was driving all over the place.
Yeah, even though we had a sign, we had a pallet sign.
People don't like signs, but now we're happily married, aren't we?
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah, I think we're happily married.
To be honest, reflecting on the year, the wedding is a big part, so that's why we're talking about it more in this video.
Usually our videos, like, you know, summarising our year is always like, you know, this competition and this competition, but it's nice to have.
I mean, has been a few good moments in training, like later on in the year, my early Christmas present, which you've already seen, the deadlift bar, is that's going to be a big highlight for me. Yeah, it would be my top present I've had ever.
And Atlas Stones. We got Atlas Stones this year.
Was it this year? Oh yeah, because I was thinking, should I spend the money on Atlas Stones or should I put it towards the wedding?
Priorities.
But I just got really excited thinking, oh my god, I could get these Atlas Stones. Which is something I have always wanted, my own Atlas Stones.
And you built the platform as well.
Yeah, got the platform, built that at work, and we have built up on our gym a bit this year as well.
Which you also saw in our gym tour, so...
Yeah, you've seen all the gear we've got.
Reflecting on training this year.
Yeah, training. It has been a bit on and off. Like, I had the goal to hit 100 kilo body weights for the wedding, which I did hit for like a few moments in the evening after eating a lot of food and that. So I'm happy I did hit that number, but it's a lot harder for me to just put on. Do you know what I mean?
You did well though, like you hit your goal and that's what you wanted to
But now
achieve.
I've got a new goal for the next year. I want to compete more and I want to be more competitive for an under 90s.
My training's been good this year. I think it's the first year where I have actually seen a difference in my body, which is so nice because I've been, you know, I've had ups and downs with my body and all of that, but I think it has been nice to see my progress because you often don't see it. I've noticed my muscles more, which is so nice, and I sit all the time, just walk around like this and I get to feel them.
Yeah.
Because you can actually feel them. So like all of my hard work over the last few years is like paying off, and you know, you're always told it will take time, but you're always like, no, I'll just do it as quickly as possible. But actually it takes time.
You gotta be patient.
You have to be patient, and I think the one thing that's changed for me and how I am now seeing the difference is consistency. I've never been consistent, and this year I was so consistent and it has showed. And you know, I tried powerlifting, which is something that Lewis competed in sort of before I met him and then in the first year of us being together, and that was fun. It was good to see like my strength hasn't faltered since, you know, losing a bit more weight.
Not really training strength.
And
hitting some PBs this year, didn't you?
Yeah. And obviously the deadlift bar.
Yeah.
Excited to start using that more.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think big things are coming for 2023.
Definitely. One more thing we'll talk about reflection. After the wedding, we had a little mini moon, which was really nice and fun. We just did it in Cornwall. We booked to stay in like a glamping tent thing, which was actually really fun.
Yeah. It was scary at first because it was like
in the
there's
woods.
No Wi-Fi, there's no electricity, it's in the middle of the woods. But actually it was so refreshing.
Nice to just switch off from electronics
and connect with nature.
Yeah, and we was playing like board games and
Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah, all fun things. It's really nice hikes, swimming in the sea, all sorts.
It was so good.
Yeah.
That's another thing this year is I've learnt more about manifesting and the law of attraction and
was that
the
all
universe.
This year?
Most of it.
Wow.
Some of it was end of 2021, but Most of the implementing was this year, and actually it is legit. You may sit there and think that all of us that believe in that are crazy, but you are the crazy one, because it's legit and it works and it feels good. It feels good to feel good.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Who wants to sit there being negative Nancy? But yeah, overall, 2022, good year.
Overall, yeah, good year. Yeah, good year. That was our reflection of 2022.
So yeah, as we said, there's one more day left of Vlogmas, and tomorrow is another big thing that we did this year. Really excited to have it come out because we've worked so hard on it, and it is something that we really want to continue doing. And yeah, you'll find that out tomorrow.
So stay tuned for the final episode of Vlogmas tomorrow.
Yeah. See you then.
See you then. Bye bye.